exercise. These are the tips of your fingers, okay?
Show him the middle finger, Nick.
And these are the sides.
Tell him to shut the fuck up.
All right. So I'm going to show you
jackbooted thug.
example of your nose. Tip of the fingers of your nose.
Whose phone's ringing?
Not the pad, not the sides. The tip of your finger.
Is that on the
okay?
video?
I want you to touch the very tip of your nose, not the top, bottom, or the sides of your nose, but the very tip.
Nick Hogan, shut the fuck up.
Okay, yep, you're going to stand just like that. But I'm going to tell you, remember, if I say left, boom. If I say right, boom, and right back down, okay? Tip of the finger to the tip of your nose.
Show him the middle finger, Nick. He's a jackbooted thug.
You have any questions? So your hands are here, feet are together, touch your head.
Well, what's his injuries already? He's been in a car accident, has his pinched nerves, and this.
He was trying. Well, I think
left.
He should have said that he had injuries when the cop asked him, but I think the cop, like maybe in his mind he was thinking diagnosed ones.
Right.
But you can have injuries that are undiagnosed, that are self-diagnosed. I mean, your knee could be messed up, whether you went to the doctor or not. That your knee's still messed up.
I would be like, the officer would be like, "What are your injuries?" And I'd be like, "I have plenty." What are they? I'd be like, "HIPAA, bitch. I don't have to tell you."
Right.
You're not allowed to ask about my medical history, officer. That is a HIPAA violation.
Left. All right, you can relax. I have one last exercise for you. You can relax for a minute.
How long has he been doing exercises?
Right, this one's called modified Romberg balance.
I
Sounds
feel
a
like
lot
he's been
harder
doing
than it is.
exercises.
Okay?
This cop is a dummy.
So
he's trying to get him on
feet
something.
Together for me, heels and toes touch like mine, hands at your sides, and then you remain in that position. Try to give you the instructions.
Shut the fuck up, Nick.
All right. So
you don't have to continue doing it, Nick.
You're gonna close your eyes.
He's a jackbooted thug, Nick.
When you hear me say begin. When you hear me say begin, I want you to remain in that position until you feel that 30 seconds has passed in your head, not out loud.
I've never heard of this one. Oh, does Dad show up? Hulk Hogan.
Is this when Pop shows up on the scene?
I am a real American. Fight for the right. He's entering the stage. Shut the fuck up, Nick.
Let me mention about that car accident, though. His friend is basically a vegetable. That was horrific. Nick went to prison for that, but it was a very horrible situation, and I can't imagine. And he was drunk driving then too. So imagine how the family feels. But I just wanted to
stop talking to cops, Nick. Don't talk.
Go through the instructions again, okay? So.
Never talk to a jackbooted thug. Notice the cop doesn't show on his body cam footage what the time is on his watch, and these are unmarked cars pulling him over. Notice that? Who's this guy over here? What's your name and badge number, sir?
Wait, where is this at? Is this in Sarasota?
Sarasota or Clearwater or something like that. Tampa. It was Clearwater. Scientology's after the Hogans.
Was that to say, did Hogan like piss off Scientology lately?
Yeah, there's been something. There was something about Scientology and Hulk Hogan. I don't remember what it was.
What about an unmarked cop that...
Watch. Wait.
How Pee-wee got in Sarasota?
You remember my instructions?
Wait.
Stop. All right.
Officer, let's see that watch, officer.
No, you're good.
Let's see the time. Let's see the watch, officer. What was the time on the watch, officer? Hey, if Nick Hogan ain't going to get injuries, why does he got two sets of cuffs on? Get his arms behind his back, huh?
To determine its alcohol content. Are you willing to provide me a sample of your breath?
Why do you got him in handcuffs?
Sure.
Is he under arrest?
What's if I don't? What's
let me explain it to you.
Outcome if I don't?
Let me explain it to you.
I gotta rewind.
Now requesting that you submit to lawful test.
He's got two sets of handcuffs on, but he has no injuries, right?
And two handcuffs because you're kind of got some big shoulders there, okay?
He admitted he had no injuries. He should have admitted it right off the bat.
Wait, I want to see something, hold on. Cop doesn't show his watch and the time. What's going on now, Nick?
You remember my instructions? So we're saying stop.
Oh, stop.
All right? All right. Very good.
We have to get him if you like.
No, you're good. We're going to come over here. Sure.
Is he under arrest? Are you under arrest?
Come out of the vehicle here. Let's place you under that. Relax.
Listen.
Everything to you. What I'm going to do is I'll put you in two handcuffs because you're kind of got some big shoulders there, okay?
Notice, Dick. Nick said, am I under arrest? And the cop has not answered him.
Right.
So, it's not clear whether or not he's under arrest officially. We're not clear of that.
Well, I still hope the family claps back at him.
Well, here's the deal.
If he's really drinking and driving, he shouldn't be.
Here's the deal. You're not required to do any of these tests, breathalyzers, until you're under arrest.
Right.
And if the cop is not telling him whether or not he's under arrest, that's due to Florida. Florida and California both have that law. I don't know about other states.
Right.
I learned that from the Pop Brothers at Law, the Shut the Fuck Up Friday guys. But he's not answering the question. I'm listening carefully to see if the thing about is he under arrest. I want to, before he asks about the breathalyzer.
Okay.
I'll try to explain everything to you one step at a time, all right? All right, one step at a time. They're not in too tight, are they? Okay. I'm going to lock them so they don't move on you.
Shut the fuck up Friday.
I'm just going to place you under arrest for DUI.
Oh, he is
Next
under
part of my
arrest.
investigation is a breath test to determine his alcohol content. Are you willing?
That's what I was trying to figure out, because once you're under arrest, officially under arrest, then that law goes into effect that if you don't do the breathalyzer or the blood alcohol thing, then you lose your license for a year.
Yeah, I think he's about to explain all that to him.
Yeah.
And it takes a minute.
Now, that does...
Hogan still hasn't showed up by now.
Most of the time, cops will confuse you and tell you that little roadside stupid human tricks, you know, to walk with the line. They'll tell you that if you don't do that, you're losing your life. No, that's not true.
That's not true.
Yeah, you don't have to do those tests.
Okay.
At all. Because if you don't do them and you don't do the breathalyzer, let's say you're slap happy fucking drunk. You know you're drunk. You know you're going to jail. You're going to jail no matter what the hell you do. But if they can't do the breathalyzer, you don't do the breathalyzer, you're still losing your license for a year. If you're drunk. If you go to jail for DUI, you're losing your license for a year too. So no matter which way you look at it, you're losing them for a year.
Yeah.
So if you don't do that breathalyzer, don't do the blood test, they can't convict you because they have no evidence against you.
But okay. Is the sentence higher the blood alcohol level? Is that
I
a
don't
thing?
know. I don't think
either.
so.
Just curious.